Welcome back to Jersey Matters. It is almost sacred in the state of New Jersey. This is the state where you don't have to pump your gas. But legislators constantly talk about changing that. To talk about the pros and cons, here's Tracy Noble, Manager of Public and Government Affairs for AAA Mid-Atlantic. Thank you for being here again.
Thank you for having me.
So what are the pros and cons? First of all, let me ask you this. How many states actually have it where you can't pump your gas?
We are one of only 2 states in the country where you are not legally allowed to pump your own fuel.
And do you like it?
I do. I have grown up in the state, and Jersey girls don't pump gas. We do not like to get out of our car. It's a convenience that we've grown up with and that we're used to.
Now, that's funny that you say that, because I can't stand it.
Well, we find that a lot of folks that are transplants to New Jersey and that come from other states, they find it a little bit annoying that they have to wait for somebody else to do that simple task for them.
Especially when you're sitting there and you want to get going and they're wrapping up with other customers and you think to yourself, I can just get out and take it out and I'm done.
Yes.
I want to speed this process up, which leads me to believe, and you tell me if this is true, there is a gender divide in this.
There's somewhat of a gender divide. Women obviously like it a little bit more than men do, but men that have grown up in the state have become accustomed to it, and it's something that is almost uniquely New Jersey.
So it's less than of a gender divide as it is a geographical divide.
It's much more a geographical divide.
And the law, as I understand it, was originally enacted for safety concerns. Are there real safety concerns?
Well, it was enacted in 1949, and you're right, it was for safety concerns. Are there safety concerns? Yes, but other states have managed to overcome those.
So what is the con of getting rid of it?
It would not decrease the price per gallon of gas in the state.
Well, explain that to me, because you're paying for somebody to pump the gas. There's a cost in that, and that's not passed on to us?
It's minuscule. What it would change is approximately maybe 5 to 7 cents per gallon. Is that worth the hundreds of jobs that would be lost from those gas attendants that are supporting their families by pumping fuel?
It would be interesting to put that very question the way that you just posed it to the public, because my feeling is if the public felt they could save 5 to 7 cents a gallon, that they might be willing to lose hundreds of jobs.
I don't know that they would. There's been a lot of polls that have been done, and people continue to want to have that service provided for them in the state of New Jersey.
But that's fascinating. But I don't think it has to do with the jobs, though, does it? It has to do with the convenience.
It has to do with the convenience. It has to do a lot with the convenience and people not wanting to get out of their vehicle on days when it's cold or rainy or 105 degrees and stand out there with the fumes and pump their own fuel.
Legislators have said that they think that it's time for it to go. Are you saying that would be an uphill battle?
I'm saying it absolutely would be an uphill battle. And we've heard from Governor Christie that he would not change that law while he is governor. So I don't know what would happen in any future administrations, but we know that it is not going to happen in this one.
It's interesting because I'm sure the AAA Mid-Atlantic does not take a position on this.
We do not.
But you seem to.
Well, as I mentioned, I am from New Jersey. It's something that I have always had provided for me, and I like the convenience of it.
And the 5 to 7 cents wouldn't matter to you personally?
No, it would not.
All right. Well, thank you. I really appreciate you being here. According to AAA Mid-Atlantic and your research, the self-serve gasoline is not going to happen in New Jersey because it's politically unpopular.
From what we have heard from conversations that we've had, we don't see that changing in the near future.
Thank you very much. Tracy Noble, Manager, Public and Government Affairs for AAA Mid-Atlantic. That wraps up Jersey Matters for this week. Stick around now for another thing.